Tiffany.
Okay. I know we have five residents that's five
On my ear.
residents that signed that participate in
Okay,
this
I'm coming.
meeting.
I'm trying to put this in my ear.
Hi, Tiffany.
Oh, hey, y'all.
How are you?
I'm doing well. Hope you are.
I'm good. We um we have five citizens that actually serve on this committee, and two have actually have notified me that they are unable to attend. And so I was hoping that we did get the three others to participate. I have 303 now, so I'm afraid that they're not gonna log in, which concerns me, but I mean I can certainly send them an update. Okay, we have someone logging in. Hello.
Hello, this is Claudia McMillan. Sorry for my lateness.
That's quite all right. Thank you for logging in and participating.
You're very welcome.
I'm going to give it just one more minute, you guys. We'll bring us at 3:05 and then we'll move forward.
Sounds good.
I think the snow have thrown everybody's schedule off with school being out, and some offices are actually closed and working from home.
Yeah.
Kind of throws you off a little bit.
I wish the city would match up with one of the school districts on when to cancel.
When the council,
Yeah,
many times we have followed Richland one, but this time I think we differed a little bit this time around. It all works out though. Okay, I have 3:05, and I think we're gonna go ahead and get started. I know we have five local citizens that serves on this committee along with city staff members. Currently, I think we only have one, which is Miss Claudia. You're here. I have heard from two of our citizens that they are unable to attend. I did share with them that I would share the minutes from the meeting to kind of keep them up to date and involved on what's going on with our activities and our projects as it relates to the mitigation program. And so I think we got to move forward with what we have and who we have that has actually logged in to participate this afternoon. If that's okay.
Okay, sounds good.
Sounds good.
Thank you. Thank you. So this is just an update. As I mentioned before, the Columbia Preparedness Advisory Committee meeting is not a heavy lift of a committee, but we do certainly want to give our citizens an opportunity to be involved, updated as we move forward with utilizing our CDBG mitigation funds that we receive from HUD to address the various issues that we have faced a few years ago in regards to the recent flood, the 2015 flood. So I want to kind of keep everyone up to date. I did share the agenda of the things that we will cover. Providing an update to the activities, the budget that's been set aside, and of course, address any questions that you may have in regards to the activities on how we're utilizing the funds. Okay, so we want to kind of make a note on who actually is here participating in today's meeting. I don't think Harry has actually have logged in. Tiffany is here. Miss Krista Hampton is here. We don't have Todd Bears here. He's out today. And of course, you can see the various roles that our staff members of the city that serves on this committee, what roles that they serve in regards to working with the city of Columbia. And so for our citizens that's actually is appointed and serving on this committee, do we have Amy? Amy hasn't logged in today. We have Ms. Gillette. And Mr. McCarthy have already notified me a couple of days ago that he would not be able to participate. And Mr. Baker sent me an email, I guess about 30 minutes ago, that he's actually in Lafayette, Louisiana. And so he's unable to log in. And we do have Miss McMillan today. Thank you for participating. So after this meeting, I will have minutes, and I will send minutes out to all the members so that they are aware that the meeting did proceed in that, and we'll discuss the things that were shared in today's meeting with everyone. That's okay. So just give a brief overview on the CDBG mid funds, just as I did last time we met. The Community Development Block Grant, which is our mitigation program, is a federal initiative provided through HUD, which is designed to assist areas impacted by the recent disaster. Those funds are designed to be utilized to carry out strategic and high impact activities that mitigate disaster risk and reduce future losses. And so we have outlined the dollar amount that has been allocated to the city, which is $18,585 that was awarded to the city. I did highlight the deadline that we have to disperse and utilize those funds. The deadline is June 20th, which is 2032. And so we have 7 more years to utilize those funds, disperse those funds, and draw down those funds and complete those projects that we have outlined with those dollars. So of course, the purpose of the mitigation is activities that increase resilience to disaster, reduce or eliminate the long-term risk of loss of life, injury, damage to and loss of property, and suffering in any hardship by lessening the impact of future disasters. And of course, the CDBG funds represents a unique and significant opportunity to carry out strategic and high impact activities to mitigate future disasters. So I always want to go over that once again, just to ensure that everyone is aware of how those dollars are to be utilized. Any questions thus far?
I'm here.
All righty. So just as I shared, these are the 3 activities that we'll be utilizing those funds. We are replacing the fleet generator, the fleet service generator, which is out of our fleet service division, which is off of Colonial Drive. We'll be building a new Olympia fire station, which is in the Olympia area. And of course, we will be repairing the canal head gates as well as the lock gate for the city. And once again, this is our proposed budget. We have made some adjustments since we originally came out with the program and finalized the activities. We have adjusted the budget, and we will probably continue to adjust it until we have gotten those projects closed. As we are moving forward with those projects, we are seeing how the costs for labor, for material are changing. And so it causes us to have some flexibility and move some funds around to accommodate the total expenses of these activities, these programs here. And so you do see right here, our last allocation adjustment was made. It was last year, as a matter of fact, back in July, where we have allocated $929,000 for admin expenses, $405,000 for planning, $950,000 for our fleet services generator, 8 million allocated for our head gates, and 8.3 million for our Olympia Fire Station. Okay, so once again, our generator, it is off our Colonial Drive facility, which is I refer to as our public works area, which also house our fleet services. And so again, we are replacing the generator out there. I did contact the project manager to get some updated pictures in regards to the generator. This is what has been installed. This is what it looks like. It is still under construction, but it is almost complete. So that project is almost done. I do expect for it to be completed in the next couple of weeks. As they are moving forward to implement it, to get it started. Let me see here. Okay, I missed the slide that I meant to have for you guys, but I'll talk through it. So as they was going through the process of firing it up, so to speak, putting everything in place to get it in operational, full force and operational condition, there are some things that they had noticed that was not functioning properly. So they had to call out the contractor to do another assessment. And so they were having to replace a couple parts that was involved in the installation. And so that has been done. They do expect for the contractor to come back out in the next week or so to replace those things, and so that they can put it in full commission. And so we expect that generator to be in full operating condition in the next couple of weeks. And so at that time, we'll consider that particular project closed in terms of the generator. Okay, so this right here, just a high level project timeline. It will adjust as we go and move forward through our various projects. So I kind of want to share this information in regards to the generator. We are ahead of schedule in terms of the generator. If you see that the releasing was March, so we do expect it to be completed sooner than that. And this right here is that timeline that was provided back in August of last year. So I kind of want to go over that with you. So we're ahead of schedule in regards to the generator. So as I mentioned, in terms of the budget that we had created to support these activities, you'll notice where we had to make some changes in regards to the expenses that had came through. The prices had to be adjusted and accommodated to ensure we have sufficient funds set aside for those activities. You notice that we did have to make some adjustments to the generator in regards to the total cost. Originally, we had budget $950,000, so we had to make an adjustment by $151,000 to make that total budget to complete the generator of $1.1 million. For the head gates, we originally budgeted $8 million for it. And so once we had placed it out for bid and created the layout for it, we did see that we can adjust that budget. It came in a little less. And plus, we can utilize some additional funding from the city so that we can accommodate the expenses for the fire station. The fire station did come in a little over budget than what we anticipated. And so that's one of the reasons why we have made some adjustments on that head gate budget, because we realized that we can use funding from the city to solidify the total dollar amount that is needed for the head gates, but we cannot use that, the monies that was allocated from the city to support the fire station. It wasn't a qualifiable activity. So we pulled some of those funds from the head gates and then applied it towards the fire station. And so as you will see that the fire station budget is a $10.7 million budget at this time. Any questions in regards to the adjustments of the budgets and the activities?
None here.
Okay. All right, so once again, kind of want to go over where the fire station, the new fire station is going to be held. It's going to be out towards the Bluff Road area. There are several parcels that has been purchased to accommodate the new fire station out there in that area. I think it's going to be nice to have a new fire station to serve that particular community. We are still in the beginning stages. We've got the architectural design finally in place for the station, so we'll be moving forward to start collecting bids on it. Okay, just want to kind of give you an update in terms of the timeline for the fire station. Of course, it may get adjusted once again, just based on the progress and how soon we can get things completed, contractors engaged, procured, all those sorts of things. If you notice that the completion of schematic design was scheduled for November, we just recently got it completed in the design development. Of course, we'll be engaging procurement in terms of submitting it in the next few months. And hopefully, if it doesn't change, we hope to have it completed, the fire station completed by the end of next year. Keep in mind, we still, if it's off a little bit, we are still in line in terms of the deadline to ensure that those funds are expended, which is in June of 2032. But of course, we want to have that fire station complete as soon as possible so we can start serving that particular area with a brand new fire station. Any question in regards to the Olympia Fire Station project?
Nope.
Okay, and I just want to share the fire station budget with you. We did talk about what's the dollar amount is being supported with mitigation, and we will have some additional funding coming from the city, which is not from our water area, a 1.4, which completes the total cost of that fire station of $12 million. Okay, so the third activity that we are supporting with our mitigation funds is our head gates. And so I want to kind of provide a update on it. Don't have a whole lot going on with the update in terms of where we are. I know they are moving forward. They didn't have any updated pictures for me to provide for you. Hopefully the next meeting that we'll have some updated pictures in regards to the head gates. So I know that they have engaged the Army Corps of Engineers. They have the permit to construct the navigable waterways. Permit is in place in the next 60 days. And so hopefully the next time we meet, which is in the next few months, we'll have some construction pictures for you and hopefully have that project underway. I know the pre-bid construction meeting was scheduled for this month. So I think I don't think it actually took place on the 22nd. But it is scheduled in the next few days, and we'll have a more concrete date for you on when the previous construction meeting for you. Any question in regards to the head gates?
Nope.
Well, this is pretty much provides some updates on the mitigation, all the activities that we have outlined with this particular program. And so if you don't have any questions, if something comes up after the meeting, please feel free to either send me an email or you can call me or anything such as that, and I'll be more than happy to share any information and updates for you. Tiffany, did you have a question?
No, I was just coming off mute. Thank you for the update. And what is the next meeting you said? Is it scheduled yet?
It has not been scheduled yet. We're required to meet at least every 6 months, which is twice a year, basically. I do send out monthly updates to kind of keep you all involved, provide any changes and updates to the budget or activities, things of that nature, just kind of keep you in the loop in regards to it. So I would imagine the next meeting would be either in July or August.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. I'll be on the lookout for when that's scheduled. Thank you so much for keeping us updated.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
Yes, thank you for the updates.
Thank you so much for participating. So we will adjourn. And so I hope everyone stays safe today and stay warm. And thank you so much again for participating.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
You're welcome. Stay safe and warm. Bye, you all.
Bye-bye.